Yo, happy 4th, happy 4th. Now, let's state facts. A lot of you want to get deals, but the benefit is transactional and is only beneficial one way. When you're working with these sellers, you have to give something in exchange of value. So, for example, my clients, when they're selling properties to me, or they're giving me the opportunity to help them liquidate their assets, what do? I give them free education. Tell them about the market, how it's going, tell them about the comparables, tell them why it's a bad or a good time to sell, why they should or shouldn't sell certain assets. Because a lot of my clients have multiple assets. Oh, I want to sell this one first. I want to sell that one first. I have clients that are selling to me from a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, right? Because it's not about talking to a seller and convincing them to sell the property right away. A lot of times, a lot of these sellers, you're not going to convert them into like a year later, 2 years later, sometimes 3 years later. But you have to know that everybody has their own timeline. You got to stop trying to rush these sellers to sell you the property immediately, because everybody's not ready to sell on the first, second, or third call. Another thing, a lot of you guys like to tell the sellers what they want to hear. That's not your job. Your job is to tell the sellers what they need to know, not what they want to hear. Because a lot of times what they want to hear might not be the truth, or it might not be conducive or beneficial for their situation. Me personally, I'd rather a seller walk away from me being honest and being truthful, than for a seller to stick with me because I'm being fake, false, and making false promises that I can't deliver on. Another thing, when you meet with these sellers, be nice, clean cut, and shaved. Stop going to these appointments looking all scruffy and bummy and looking like you're struggling. And even if you are struggling, don't make it look like that. You have to look clean, fresh. You have to be smooth. You got to be shaved. You got to be presentable. Also, if you're not great or good at converting and your conversion rate isn't that well, hire somebody who can articulate better, so then that way they can have a high conversion rate. Everything can be done by you. Everything don't start and end with you. That's why you need a team. Also, don't be greedy. Sometimes sellers, when they see what you're making, they say, oh, damn, this guy's making way more than me, and this is my property. So if you got to give up some of your commission, some of your assignment fee for the seller to be happy and continue with the closing, then do that. Also, last but not least, communication and transparency is the most important thing. You got to be able to articulate well. You got to be able to communicate well. And you got to be transparent with any joint venture or any partner that you're working with. That way, you guys can race to the top and do a lot more business. And it's not just one transactional situation. As always, showing love is free. Like, share, and subscribe, and drop your comments. Peace and love. 1.